The Texas Secretary of State's office says a paper shortage is to blame due to supply chain issues.
That means the office will be handing out fewer voter registration forms to groups that actually help people get registered. We have Austin Walker live in studio tonight in Austin. This is not a good situation for Texas voters.
Yeah, the impact could be substantial. Many nonprofit groups whose goal is to register as many people as possible say it's rough. Limited paper means limited resources and forms, something you don't want to hear as we head into the Texas primaries.
The race is on. Texas politicians vying for a seat. As primary election day quickly approaches, it's time for new voters to be a part of Texas history.
So we need a large number of voter registration forms to get this done.
Grace Shemaine, president of League of Women Voters of Texas, says this year the political matchup is met with another obstacle.
Secretary of State is saying is that there is a shortage of paper.
Sam Taylor with the Texas Secretary of State's office says, quote, because of the shortage, the office has been forced to limit each group to 1,000 to 2,000 forms per request.
And we said, well, thank you very much, but that's just not quite enough.
Shemaine says they got even less.
One of the last emails where we asked for 1,000, they said, well, we'll give you 50.
The cost of printing the forms then falls to the nonprofit.
We're going to have to find some donors to help pay for the printing.
To put it in perspective, the average cost nationwide to print a form is 18 cents. Registration groups that average 30,000 new registered voters, like the League in Houston through naturalization ceremonies, would come to $5,400. A pricey penny just to participate. Another point, what about using older forms?
We did clarify that with the Secretary of State's office. If you did have an older voter registration form that you filled out, then it still works.
Without these forms, we could see a lot of eligible voters missing come March.
On top of that shortage, new laws are in place because of Senate Bill 1. This state has now increased the penalty for illegal voter registration from a Class B misdemeanor to a Class A misdemeanor. In the studio, I'm Austin Walker, 25 News.